first gear, then second gear. So that engages the middle cog. Then third gear engages the third cog. Then fourth gear brings this up to change the outer spline. Then fifth keeps it moving to the last spline on here. Then sixth retracts the center back to the center gear here, so the outer two are free moving. And then 7 retracts back so that you've got the last one of the 3 engaged.
Cool.
Kinda. Yeah.
What we have here in front of us is a Sachs Spectro 7-speed internally geared hub, right down to the brass guts. Well, maybe they're not brass, but we found a cracked, and I mean cracked, let's go over here, we mean cracked.
And there's a 4th crack starting right there.
So, we fortunately have a replacement in the box of Sachs 7-speed goodies that Richard has on hand. And here's another one. Here's one sort of vague state of disassembly. Partial. Just
There's
outer
another
bits.
one. Partial.
There's another one over there.
That's the one with the broken axle.
That's the one that was the one from my old cargo trike. I mean, the old one from my not so old cargo trike. Anyways, that's the one from my cargo trike. The first tub that went in the front wheel of the cargo trike, and I managed to snap the axle when the coaster brake retaining bolt snapped and the brake spun around and snapped the axle. It was pretty spectacular. Don't try this at home, kids. So, anyways, we are replacing. This is the shell. This is the wheel I built for my Blue Winter bike. And those are the bits. These are the internal bits of the hub. And we are replacing the cracked middle gear.
Spacer washer. C-clip spring.
These old hubs are great for winter use because obviously you don't have any derailleurs to fuss with, things like that. They're fairly well sealed, so they don't tend not to let water get inside, ideally. Their frailties are that usually the shifter mechanism, because the indexing is in the click box and everything, and there's one of Richard's that's lost some plastic bits, so you know, and none of these are really very replaceable anymore. This hub's been discontinued for a while. But he's got a box of bits of them, and I've got 2 of them now. So this is how you keep the old hubs running. You can buy these still new. Well, actually, SRAM, who owns the Sachs hubs, Sachs line, make a 9-speed now that has very similar shifting to the Shimano internally geared hubs that are made now, with the inboard shifting, inboard of the.
But they don't have a coaster brake.
Yeah, those don't come with coaster brake. They come.
I
with
like the coaster brake.
They come with disc brake. Yeah, those mechanisms shift. They're a rotary shifter on the outside of the hub, in between the hub and the dropout on the frame.
So one of the cones locks against the axle directly.
Right there.
So you want that one nice and tight. Now, next part, yes, is to put it back in your hub, your axle.
We need to put, and here's the coaster brake bits. So what happens is that goes in there, just slides in, and then this is going to.
It's not quite in yet. What's going on? There we go.
And then this, well, I'm kind of useless because I'm. Don't do that. That's got some good shop grease on it now. That goes in there. Coaster brake arm goes on like that. I will snurf it down with these bolts. And they just get done up like a regular lock nut assembly.
Yeah,
so
lock
when
nut
that,
assembly. And
that-
so one goes down almost snug, back it off a tiny bit, and then snug the other one up against it and lock the two nuts together, giving yourself just enough slack so that you're not grinding the bearings
Yeah.
together.
What I understand, this applies to all internally geared hubs, because I remember the old instructions for the old SRAM Archer hubs said you want just a tiny bit of play
Yep.
in the mechanism. So that goes on there, and yeah, that'll just. So at this point, we're pretty well done. I'm going to shut this off now and put this thing back together, and we'll hope it works. Anyways, bye now.